Welcome, welcome, welcome to this reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm Whitney. This is Moonshine. It's my channel. Welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for being here. And take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, it's a general message. Therefore, it cannot be personal. But if it resonates as personal, consider yourself lucky. And if it doesn't, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com, one word. It's in the About section and in the description of the video if you'd like to send me an email and we can do your reading. Sorry, I just totally looked at the camera. There you go. They wobble. This camera wobbles a lot, so don't. Try not to let it bother you. Okay, that's totally off. Okay, Jesus Christ. I need a new office. Wish me a new office. Say Whitney needs a new office so she can do her work properly. Properly. Not just how somebody wants me to do it, just to get it done. Just get it done. No. I want to just get it done. I want it done fucking properly. Okay. Ah. So crooked. Says, all right. See, this is obviously to do with the message, okay? Because like I had it all fucking set up, and now it's just fuck it. I want to throw everything. Ugh. There. Okay. It's like that's in the message. Like, why does something have to be so difficult? You know, like why can't it just, you have it set up, it just works? Why does it have to? As soon as you set it up, you go to press play, everything falls apart, and you're like, okay, I get that not everything has to be perfect, but like to have it go wrong every time, like give me a break. Like there it is, communication on a battle. Somebody's battling you. Okay, someone's battling you, just like someone's battling my channel. Someone's battling for me to do this. They don't want me to do this. They want me out and running around like everybody else in the world, and they just have no say. And I don't understand why people care about what it is that you are personally doing with your time to make money or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's not your life. Fucking don't let it bother you. Why do you care? Why do you care? You know, like you think that people had enough going on with their life that they would just live their life and not care what was going on with other people, you know? But look at this, communication on a battle. Like someone's trying to fight you. Someone's trying to fight your energy. So it's making things harder for you to do in the world. And it's like, okay, well, clearly this person has very, very limited access to the world, because if they were in the real world, honey, they would realize they do not have to put anything at your door. You are in the real world. You've got enough to deal with. They do not need to give you a piece of advice. You need to learn my way, honey. No, we don't. You don't need this person's feedback. It's trickery. It's trickery. That's why they're trying to trick you into believing that something is supposed to be harder than what it is. And you don't believe them. Don't believe them. Just because they took the wrong way in life, they want to throw you off. Okay, there's territory. They want to throw you off. They want to divide you against your people. Like I feel like you found your people, or you're about to find your people, and they want you away from your people instantly. They do not want you around people. Okay, they want to stop you from doing something. Okay, they want to divide you up. Like they want you around people, but not the right people. They want you working, but not the right job. Right? They want to tell you things, but they don't want you to listen to anybody else. Okay, it's like that kind of relationship where you're like, wow, you're just playing all your narcissistic cards all at once. Hey, wow, all about you. Okay, so you're dealing with somebody who is trying to make your life hard. They're just trying to make your life hard. And we got the cemetery. Rest in peace, motherfucker. This person is just honestly gonna die just for doing this. for causing the world, causing your life more distress, more discomfort, more agony. I can pretty much guarantee if you are watching this reading, you have had your fair share of agony and mistreatment and abuse. You did not need this person teaching you anything. Okay, so we have the witchcraft card, but it's in reverse. Okay, and then we have the lightning card, but it's in reverse. So I feel like whoever you are dealing with here, okay, that is just fighting you. There's like Spirit just cut the deck, and there's their countdown. Okay, so they've been guilt tripping you. You've taken a guilt trip with something, and you definitely have been working too hard, too hard. Okay, and they're the ones that are, there are people who are meant to work that hard, and there are people who are meant to work that hard for a short amount of time, to learn the real world and how hard it is, and then they're supposed to be moved out of it because it's a lesson. Okay, it's a lesson, but this person was like, they're staying in that lesson, and they did some fucking voodoo bullshit, man. They did some fucking magic. They marked their territory. We have territory written here twice. Like, their gift to you, they said, I'm going to do this for this person. I'm going to get them out of this. Everything you were trying to manifest, because they probably considered what you were manifesting to not be real. Okay, so they took you out of your manifestations. They started battling you. They put you into a life. They gave you this other life and was like, here, you need to do this. I saved you. I got you out of this. And then they fucking distanced themselves, walked away. Poof, done. Don't need you anymore. I told you what to do. I gave you all the things. I got you out of, it's just like, oh my God. Okay, but they didn't tell you that they got you out of a life before that didn't have anything to do with them. Like this, it seems like this person's controlling everything. That's kind of what I'm getting from Spirit. They're controlling everything. Everything. And that's why oh, I know. I burned some Palo Santo and then realized I have snakes in my room, and I was like, oh no, the smoke. And then I think it didn't seem to bother the one. The one doesn't care at all, but I think the other one went into her home. I feel so bad. I was like, oh my God, that's why I haven't burned Palo Santo in almost a year, because of my snakes. I wanted to like, clear my room. Okay, so like Spirit is saying, like that's a message in itself too, is like, I think clear yourself, okay, like Paulo yourself or cleanse yourself, do something for yourself to try to get this magic away from you. Okay, this magic of, you need to find the hardest way to do it, and that's the most honest way. Right? Like this person really, like they almost want you up at like 6 a.m., in the field fucking digging hay. Like they want you fucking doing some deep shit. Okay, stuff that like you are not the owner of, therefore you're not going to reap the benefits of being up at 6 a.m. to do your harvest. Okay, like still kind of using you as a pawn. Like I don't know if maybe you're supposed to have your own business by now, or maybe something else was kind of supposed to happen to you in a city, or you were supposed to get a different job. Okay, and they kept you kind of like hidden off somewhere, buried, almost like hidden away, and then being told that if you're not working, you're nothing to this world. If you're not up at this time, like it's a I feel like segregation. Like they segregated you. They kept you away. They weren't supposed to. And now look at that on the bottom of the deck. Soar. You just get to soar away. Like just flap your wings and just go. You're free. You're free. Like you're free. And this is a huge trigger for them. This is a warning for them. Like you're free. They can't win off of you anymore. They can't like you figured it out that working harder wasn't smarter. Working harder costed you more than working the smarter way. And this is a huge warning to them because this is going to shut something down. Okay. This is going to shut something down. Isolation. So what I mean, they've had you isolated doing something all by yourself, and you didn't know that that wasn't what everybody was doing. You know, like, is that how you show your loyalty? Is that how you show, that you're such a good hard worker? And it's all just manipulation. Like, they just manipulated you into doing it. Like, you knew that you could work hard. You're not dumb. Okay, so you are in somebody is in your personal space right now, fucking around with you. They really are. They're in your personal space, and that's why you have to get away from it. Okay, like, I don't even know if this person's necessarily around you, but they're definitely like in you. And that's why I think you've stayed away from this person for so long, because it's like, I can't be around you. Like, 'cause the second this person gets around you, their magic starts to do stuff to you again. They start marking their territory. They start telling you that, what it is and what you're becoming is ridiculous, and you need to get back into the real world. All the while you are living in the real world. There are multiple versions of the real world to everybody. But they were like, if they could have said, well, it was Adam and Eve, and then we came, and that's just it, and you doesn't matter what you say or what you go through or what you have to deal with day to day, it was Adam and Eve from the beginning, and it's Adam and Eve until the end. You're like, okay, well, then there's no talking to you. Yep, no, I guess there isn't any talking to me, because I stick it with the one way and one way only. And that's the whole, you need to work hard or you're nothing. And they kept you away. They kept you away. Like, don't be surprised if, like, I don't know if it actually physically took a toll on you in your 3D life with whatever it is that you have to do as a job. But I'm also getting, like, if you stayed kind of small, overworked in your dreams and can't really put on any weight, that could be a clear indication that this person has you working and they're not even feeding you. Right? Because then you have to go to work in 3D as well. Right? So you have to go to work for yourself as well, and they're making you go to work for them. They're making you do the ultimate as well, while they're not even feeding you. So it's no doubt that these people are going to get busted. Okay, that's like, they talk about how people treat illegal immigrants and aliens. They mistreat them. Well, would you work for 50 cents an hour, or would you work for $3 an hour? But I mean, those men are still working, they're still doing it. They're still showing up. They want it. There's a difference between slave labor, you showing up to do paid slave labor because of what the situation you're in, and you're kind of screwed because you're in a foreign country and it's not your territory and you're not supposed to be there. And there's another sense of, the other way, which means you're working, you're allowed to make your own money on your own territory in your own space, and reap the benefits. Like, they're trying to keep you in this one place, and it can't happen anymore. It's a huge warning to them that you're about to, like, almost like bust out of jail or something, bust out of prison. Like, you're about to bust out, and once you bust out, it's don't be surprised if they could be the first people that you visit. Hey, by the way, remember me? Remember when you said I had to work really hard and I had to do all this shit and ruin my life in order to gain any respect in this world? Well, it didn't work. And now I'm back here. What goes around, come back around. Okay, so that's the end of the reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? A lot of 1, 2, 3s and 1, 2, 3, 4s happening. I saw it 3 times in this reading, so just know that something is in sync. Okay, it's in synchronization. It's happening. Okay, the sequence of events are in accordance. Okay, so just know that something is lined up to happen. And if it resonates, awesome. If it doesn't, always remember, for entertainment purposes only. Okay. And if you want a personal reading to get more into this to see if it is about you, WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. Hit me up and I will do that reading with you and set something up. Okay. Peace out. Have a good one. Namaste. Happy weekend and one love, y'all.